Yo, what is going on, guys? It's the Communist Frog, or Sam here, and today I have kind of a weird topic. It's getting good grades, as you could probably tell from the video title. Okay, so you're probably wondering why I'm talking about school, but I was thinking a lot of people make videos and tutorials and stuff, so I'd do some random ways to help you in life. So I know most of you, if you're in school, and I'm guessing most of my viewers are probably in school. So I have to say, homework is probably one of the worst things in school. And as soon as you hear the word homework, you kind of feel like sad or angry, or you just don't get as happy as you were earlier. So some people, their way of dealing with that is just not doing their homework. They just don't really care, and they just don't do their homework. I have a friend like that, and he used to be getting really good grades, but now he's getting like C's and stuff. So just yeah. Alright, so the biggest thing about school is doing your homework, because I know tests seem like really important and just like you just have to worry about the tests, but they only count for at most like a quarter of your grade. So if you just do your homework and do pretty good on it, you'll get at least a 75%. And I'm pretty sure most of you aren't going to be getting under 50% on tests unless you have don't study at all, because when you do the homework you learn the material really well, so then even if you don't study for a test you can still do relatively good on it. So doing homework is really boring, I know, but if you do it in certain ways it gets a lot less boring. Like you can just, I don't know, go on your couch and just get all your homework out and just start doing it one by one. Make like a checklist and then just check each one off. And it'll go super fast and you'll just forget that you're doing, well, I guess you'll probably not forget you're doing homework, but it'll just seem a lot easier than normal. And also another thing is, if you do it right when you get home, you'll have time to do a bunch of fun stuff afterwards. So I'll do my homework right when I got home today. I guess I'll use this as an example. And then after I did my homework, I could make this commentary, and I think I recorded some other stuff. But yeah, so you can do all the fun stuff if you just do your homework right when you get home. Another thing is, don't say, oh, I'm just going to do my homework in 15 minutes. Start it right now, because after 15 minutes, then you're going to be like, no, let's do it another 15 minutes. So you got to do your homework right away. Also, another thing is, even if you, let's say, you're absent and you miss maybe 3 or 4 assignments, and just be like, oh, it won't affect my grade. No, those will affect your grade, and if you write absent on the top, you'll get a full credit on them, because the teacher knows that you weren't there. Another thing is, the same thing with late assignments. Just don't, even though you're probably going to get maybe half credit or 60% of what it was worth, just do it anyways, because anything is better than a 0. Even 1% is better than a 0, because it'll raise your grade just a little bit. Another thing is, if you have homework over the weekend, make sure you do it on Friday, because if by Sunday you're just going to be tired from the weekend and staying up late, and you'll want to get the most out of your weekend, so you won't want to do your homework Sunday night. You're just going to want to party or play video games or whatever. So do it right when you get home from school on Friday. Another thing is, do all the homework right before the test week. Make sure you do it correctly and really look at the stuff, because then by doing that you won't have to study as much, because you'll know most of the homework. Also, pay attention in class. I know this isn't really related to homework as much, but if you pay attention in class, then you don't have to do as much studying, because what are you actually going to do instead of paying attention in class? Maybe text or draw, or I know I draw sometimes in class, and I don't know, I just don't really pay attention as much sometimes, and it really affects me. So anyways, just make sure you pay attention in class, because whatever you're doing, you could do at your home after, when you don't have to study because you paid attention in class, and you'll be more comfortable, because you could be laying on the couch when you're texting. You could concentrate on it more, so you could do it better. all that sort of stuff. So if you do actual schoolwork in school instead of just waiting to do it at home, you won't be in as much of a hurry at home either, so you'll do it better in school. Also, if you should study before a test. I know I said that all these things will help you to not study, but you should still study a little bit. Like, just look down a list of all the things that are going to be on the test, and then pick the one out, pick like, maybe 4, I guess, not 1, but 4 that you don't know as well, or you don't know at all, and then just go in your book and look them up, and then just read it over a few times, and then wait maybe like 5 minutes, and then try and remember what it is by covering it with your hand or something, and then if you got it right, then you know you don't have to study that. And then make a list of like maybe 4 main points, I guess I'll stick with the number 4, of things that you don't know as well, and then take that list to class, and then once you're at class, look over the list of things right before the test. Just go in your book, because if they're fresh in your memory, you'll remember them really well on the test. And then another thing, if there's like, I don't know, some weird like term you don't know really well, as soon as you get your test, write on the test what the term is and what it means so that you don't forget it. So I guess that's all the time I have for today, and I hope these tips really help you in school, because it's not fun to get bad grades, I know, so take these ideas to heart. Anyways, I hope you liked my video. It'd be great if you could leave me a like, and maybe even subscribe. So, stay classy.